We have a long pause at the beginning of a live video. Hello, how are you? I'm Catherine Oster, and I am coming to you live on Facebook right now. Although you may be watching this in the future on YouTube, hey mom, or listening in the future on SoundCloud. So, can you type me something in the comments? I want to know if I can. Oh, I can see comments. Yes, it's coffee chat time. Hi, Lori. How are you? How's the adventure of life going for you? All right. Well, I'm so excited. Everybody's joining. How does it get better than this? I wonder who else wants to come and watch. So, this week we are going to chat about what are you not willing to be? So this is one of the things that really opened my eyes in dealing with people and in life. Lori says she's fantastic. I am fantastic too. Thank you, lady. It's a beautiful day out there today. Here's a little life update. We have 7 cows left to calve, and we're out in the field getting harrowing done, ready for seeding. So for those of you who might not know, I've got this little online business gig going on here where I jump on and chat with you guys about creating your life, basically. And I also grain farm with my husband and my brother-in-law and his wife. And I also train horses, and I also have kids. So there's like life. The adventure of life is full on, which is amazing. I honestly wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, good. Mom's out for her walk. Yeah, it's beautiful outside today. It's like plus 18 degrees here, which is very warm in Saskatchewan. Okay, so now let's jump back onto topic. And you know what? I'm totally ADD with things. I am like, bright, shiny thing over there. Let's chat about that. Anyway, back on topic. What are you not willing to be? Okay, so I took my first bars and foundation class probably like 2013, 2014, somewhere in there. 2014 was my first foundation class. So it's been about 7 years now. And this topic would come up in classes, like, what are you not willing to be? So are you willing to kill? And like, no, I was not willing to be that. Are you willing to steal? Nope, I don't do that either. Are you willing to use people? Nope. I lived by the rule of do unto others as I would have done unto me. So I was very respectful. I would never kill anybody and I would never steal from anybody because I don't want anybody to steal my stuff. Now, notice that I use the word, are you willing to? That does not mean you have to choose that. But when we're not willing to be or do something, like tell a lie, we are not willing to have an awareness of that when other people are choosing it. You might need to listen to this again. Okay, so if you're not willing to lie to people, I'm not saying that you have to lie. You won't be aware though when people are lying to you. If you're not willing to steal or be aware of people stealing from you, you won't be aware of it. And all of a sudden, you will get blindsided in your life wondering what the heck just happened to you. Lori said, I will murder a wasp. Only if it tries to kill me first. Exactly. Exactly. So like, hi, Robert. Where do you turn off your awareness? Now, for me, I'd had a lot of my awareness turned off. I truly believed that everybody was like me and that, do unto others as I would have done unto myself. And I was not aware that people would lie to me or steal from me or use me in any way at all. And so this just came up with a client not that long ago. In fact, it comes up a lot in a lot of the sessions that I do where people are like, I can't believe this happened to me. Like they're like, how could I have not known? And it always comes down to your unwillingness to be that yourself. You're not willing to be aware of those energies. Hi, Annalise. And she says, oh, this is good. Okay, good. I'm speaking to some energy for some people that's got some stuff going on. So basically, this client, they were purchasing some product from another person, and they were very clear with the person that they were buying the product from what they wanted it to be. Okay, they said, I want it to be black. I want it to do this. I want it to have good Wi-Fi. I want it to have a clear picture. This is what I want. And now the person that they were buying it from was a friend. They were friends. They've had a relationship for a while. And when the person received the product that they bought from their friend, it was none of those things. None of it. It didn't match hardly any of the criteria that they wanted. And so it brings up this weird energy. Now, what do? Well, they're my friend. I don't want to hurt their feelings. But are you going to let them walk all over you? Are you going to, all of a sudden your eyes are opened up about where this person functions from. And you're left feeling used and abused and lied to. And you're frustrated every day. You have to spend more money. It's costing you. But where with this person did they have their blinders on? They weren't willing to be aware of what was truly happening. Okay, I'm going to use the Access Consciousness clearing statement right now, which is this set of weird words that you don't have to understand, but it clears energies as they come up. So everything this is and everything this brings up for you, will you destroy it and create it all times a godzillion? Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pod, poc, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And so the person had to get vulnerable with themselves in the session and acknowledge, you're right. I didn't see it coming. So they weren't willing to be aware of where this person, because it was their friend, was functioning from selfishness. They just wanted to get the money for the product because they needed this money for something else. So they were willing to lie and do whatever it took, hi Rhea, to accomplish that for themselves. So how do you change this? Well, you want to look at, ask the universe to show you. Universe, show me where I'm not willing. Show me what I'm not willing to be. Show me what I'm not willing to be. So everywhere that I am not willing to be a thief, and then you use that clearing statement, I destroyed and created all times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pod, poc, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Everywhere that I am not willing to use people to my advantage, I destroy and create all of that times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pod, poc, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Everywhere I am not willing to kill. And it doesn't mean kill something that's like, it means like being willing to kill lies, being willing to kill unconscious energy, being willing to kill limitations within yourself. Everywhere you're not willing to be a killer, will you destroy and create all of that times a godzillion? Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pod, poc, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And it's like a matter of keep running those clearings. What are you not willing to be? So make a list for yourself. Are you willing to steal from your friend? Nope, I wasn't willing to do that at all. So you know what happened? A friend stole from me. Everywhere that I am not willing to be aware of that or willing to choose that, I destroy and create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pod, poc, shorts, boys, and beyonds. So what came up for the client is that they felt like they had no control over what happened. Now, I had to ask them the question, truth, is that actually really true? Is it true that you had no control over what happened? And what was plain as day was no, that's actually not true. Hi. Hello, Avivit. Avivit? I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Thank you so much, honey. Perfect. She says, so accurate topic at the right time. Okay, so is it true that you had no control over what showed up? No. So you have to take yourself out of the victim role that this happened to you and put yourself in the place of you, everything in your life you've chosen and it's showing up, okay? But then you have to allow yourself to be vulnerable with that. And it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not an easy thing to be or to get to. And it's not from the place of judgment. You are not wrong for this event happening. You're not wrong. What can you gain from this? What's right about this you're not getting? I also had a couple of different situations with friends show up in the past, and it really showed me that people are not like me. People aren't always considerate about other people in the choices that they make and in how they live their life. Hi, Chantel. And so it opened my eyes to that, to be way more aware and to learn to have my own back, to learn to have my back, and to also trust my awareness. Because in the situations personally for myself, there was something that felt weird before the full thing went through. There was something that felt weird, but I ignored it. And I ignored it because I had a relationship with this person. They had been a role model for me. I'd been working with them for like 8 years already. This person would never do anything to hurt me. Not so. And I ignored that weird feeling I had in your gut, And it turned out that I was manipulated and used in a way that was not very nice. But it just gave me that awareness, and it really forced me to look with eyes wide open at where people truly function from. And it hurt. It hurt because well, for me, like, I care so much about all the people, and I would just never do that. It totally blew my mind. So I was not willing to do that. So it happened to me because I was not willing to be aware that other people would choose that. So everything this is bringing up and letting down for you, will you destroy and create at all times a godzillion? Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pod, poc, shorts, boys, and mans. So same thing with said client. I took them back and I said, was there any place, like truth? That's another secret. When you use the word truth before you ask a question, or before you ask a question, you will know the truth. Or if the person in your head is speaking to you about something, you say the word truth in your head, they will spit out the truth, or it will be clear to you, plain as day, that they are lying. And you will know. And then you got to trust yourself. So with the client, I asked truth. Was there any part in the start of this process where you knew something didn't feel right? And they were like, yes, there was. And I said, and then what did you choose after that? And they said, I chose to ignore it. So, how empowering is it, though, to know that you have that sense already? Now it's a matter of trusting it. All right? And so now they have another choice. The next choice is, do I confront the person? Now, usually if you can confront them or ask them a question from a space where you're not accusing them of anything and not fighting with them, but just like, hey, excuse me, this doesn't work for me. I would like my money back. And then see where the friendship goes after that. Hey, this doesn't work for me. This isn't what I was asking for. Can I have a refund? I'm going to send it back to you. And then see what they choose from there. Okay? And often that will dictate the next step of what comes up in the relationship with regards to that person. If If they're going to say, I'm sorry, I misunderstood you. Yes, here's your money. Okay, well, I would continue to, create with them or work with them or continue the relationship with them because they're willing to own it. And maybe they were just mistaken. So that'll give you lots of good information about them and where to go next. But if they say, hey, you're wrong, you didn't explain yourself properly, I'm not giving you your money back, that gives me really good information about where this is going. And I have to be willing to lose people out of my life that aren't working for me or with me, or it doesn't bring me ease and joy to be with them, And a person like that wouldn't. And so it's like, okay, well, I'm not going to fight them on it because that's just going to take a lot of energy and time that I don't want to waste with them. So, okay, thank you so much. Carry on. Maybe I sell the thing that I thought I wanted but isn't going to work for me. Maybe I sell it and then I take that and purchase what I'm really looking for. With the new information that I have about working in the world with people and using that word truth and being aware of where people are functioning from. So, hi Loretta, hi Lil. So that's like my little quick dirty. What are you not willing to be? And what you're not willing to be will often stab you in the back or in your eye or your toe somewhere. And so it's just looking at, what am I not willing to be in my life? Am I willing to steal? No. Okay, well, everything that is times a godzillion, and everywhere I'm not willing to be aware of that with other people, I destroy and create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pod, poc, shorts, boys, and beyonds, and use that magical clearing statement. It will start to open up more space for you, and you will start to have more awareness about people, which will be uncomfortable, just FYI. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. If you got something out of this video, I would love it and appreciate it if you would share it. And I will see you next week, live or somewhere else, I wonder. Have an amazing rest of your day, and bye-bye for now.